When I was a kid and I was imagining board games, this is the kind of situation I was imagining.
Ta-da!
It's a rotator. I love that.
We got a little moving platform.
Got a question. Describe Monument Valley in 3 words.
Minimalist, meaningful.
Beautiful, atmospheric,
Illusion.
mysterious.
Calm, impossible.
Surprising worlds.
That's another question. How do you manage to make a game that doesn't look like a game?
The kind of things that people do with their phone are kind of touch and swipe. And so the core mechanics for the game are based on these simple interactions that everybody knows how to do with their phone. They start doing these interactions with a beautiful piece of art. And before they know it, they've been playing a game for the last 30 minutes or an hour. And it may even be the first game they've ever played.
Especially when it came out 10 years ago, nothing on the App Store looked like Monument Valley. It looked very much like a piece of graphic design at the time. It felt really fresh visually, and I think that's one of the reasons it also really stood out.
Finding inspirations outside of games. MCS shows the origin.
It's always good to go back to that and go back to other impossible drawings, looking for inspiration that isn't in game spaces. It's in art, it's in geometry, looking through classical imagery and looking for stuff that inspires us.
The levels just sort of mix, taking a piece of art, but then making it move in a beautiful way.
If you could work on Monument Valley all over again, what would you do differently?
Oh yeah, change the whole thing. I'd make it a little longer. I think I just want to spend more time in that world.
That's a really hard one because I'm currently working on it and I'm not ready to work on it all over again.
When we made The Lost Forest, which is a chapter in Monument Valley 2, that experience is about remembering what forests are like, remembering what it is like to be connected to trees. Until we have that connection remembered, we're not going to think about topics like climate change and topics like reforestation. I would love to do even more chapters that were about that.
The thing that really brings about action or changes people's minds is changing how they feel.
Got it. Who tweeted, "Monument Valley is the most beautiful game ever"?
How many R's?
There's 2 R's and 3 V's.
Was it Ariana Grande?
The question card doesn't actually include the R's.
Oh no!
It just spread much wider than a game normally would. It was a piece of culture, a piece of art.
I remember my aunt playing it. It's like a big point. She doesn't really play games, and I think that speaks to the thing we're talking about. Drag queens and filmmakers and musicians talking about these games. It touches people who don't normally think about games as being part of their life.